For most Americans, a moment of relief. But for some Republicans, the idea of getting vaccinated is a non-starter.
Why do we need a vaccination?
The numbers are consistent and supported by a series of studies. A recent PBS NewsHour Marist poll found 41% of Republicans don't plan on getting the COVID vaccine. That's compared to only 11% of Democrats who expressed opposition. Research from Kaiser and Civics revealed similar findings, and a University of Texas poll found 61% of white Republicans in the Lone Star State will not get the vaccine.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer. It has helped. Vaccines have helped eradicate a lot of diseases.
But when it comes to COVID, it's a different story.
I think that they're using the public as guinea pigs.
In our conversations with Republicans refusing the vaccine, several threads emerged. One relates to the seriousness of the pandemic.
It's not a crisis. It was widespread, but no, everybody is not dying from it.
The CDC has confirmed around 550,000 U.S. deaths from coronavirus. Others pointed to inadequate proof of safety for a vaccine that's been around for less than a year.
I don't want it because I'm asthmatic for one, and I do have a lot of allergies. I'm scared of anaphylactic shock, which is a side effect. The vaccines that are out there are not proven.
During testing, the CDC found around 11 cases of anaphylaxis per million doses of the Pfizer vaccine, making it extremely rare. All of the COVID vaccines have been tested on tens of thousands of people. Millions have received shots, most with little more than mild side effects.
I didn't even feel that.
So why are some Republicans, many of whom identify as conservative, wary of a vaccine?
Typically, conservatives are less trusting of vaccines in general, in part because they tend to have less trust in science.
Timothy Callahan researches health politics at Texas A&M.
And all they talk about, COVID.
You look at the actions of Republican political leaders over the past year, at various times they've sort of downplayed the severity of the virus and downplayed the need to follow public health measures, for example, wearing masks.
Did you ever see a man that likes a mask as much as him?
Republicans in the public might not think it's as necessary to get vaccinated if the virus isn't that severe.
And conservative media groups at times offering mixed messaging about unproven treatments for COVID and pushing back on the vaccination campaign.
On the question of the corona vaccine, our leaders are definitely not pro-choice. Their view is do what you're told and don't complain. No uncomfortable questions. Those aren't just suggestions, they're rules, and Silicon Valley plans to enforce them.
Former President Donald Trump did get the vaccine in secret and recently told Fox's Maria Bartiromo that others should get vaccinated as well.
I would recommend it to a lot of people that don't want to get it, and a lot of those people voted for me, frankly.
This message from a man conservatives voted for twice, seemingly with little impact.
The fact that he got it or he pushed it or, I'm appalled. He's like, my warp speed. I don't think that that's a wise choice. I don't know why he made that choice. I don't know, behind the scenes politically what he was facing.
Experts say there is a way to change minds on this issue.
Recommendations from a physician are among the most effective recommendations that exist to convince individuals to vaccinate in general. In addition to that, it could be local community leaders, local religious leaders. All of them might be slightly more effective at convincing individuals to vaccinate.
Public health officials certainly hope that's the case, at the risk of large Republican voting blocs around the country remaining vulnerable to the virus and whatever new COVID strains come next.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.